Broadcasting live from the mixed-up world of Hyrule, this is the Link to the Past Randomizer Tournament 2022. Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Bobtastic, and joining me today on commentary is the Titan 84. Titan, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. We are going to have a fantastic race here between Linlinlin on the left side and Teto on the right side. And we are having cross keys today.
Well, I don't know if it's cross keys, but just key sanity for sure.
Oh, apologies. Key sanity.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some cross keys. Don't get me wrong. We'd be here all day. So
yeah, that's my bad.
It's good times though. Yeah, so key sanity. This is the tournament key sanity mode, which means there is a little bit of assurance for our runners in that the Ganon's Tower big key will be in Ganon's Tower. Not only that, we can do ourselves a little guessing game as well. And of course, the two Castle Tower small keys will be in Castle Tower to not mess everybody up. But it looks like we are underway. Two different starts here, one at Sank, one at Link's House. Link's House having a lamp. Very interesting.
Thanks, game. Vanilla item first away. And yes, that is a vanilla item. I know most NMG runners don't get it from that chest.
True enough. Usually, I think the plan is get it from Zelda's Cell.
Yeah, it's a shorter walk there, but Treepool only has single rupees. That's not what we want to see.
One thing I remember is back in the day when easy item pool used to be a thing, there used to be 3 lamps in the pool because of that. Because there's, 3 vanilla lamp locations.
That's a small key to Turtle Rock on the inside. Big key to Thieves Town, that's an important one for Linlinlin. I think Teto showed us a red rupee on the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, it looked like it. It could have been Kane, but I don't think it was Kane.
Okay.
Pick up a map here in the Lost Woods. Certainly nothing wrong with that little information. Turtle Rock today.
Okay, this is interesting. Linlinlin is going for Dark Cross instantly.
I mean, picking up the lamp that early, going for a dark room, sounds like a plan to me.
Teto restarting and turning in his lamp.
I mean, since he's in the area, and now he's probably not going to go for the rest of Hyrule Castle because he doesn't really have the necessary implements to get downstairs.
Just the red rupee.
Speaking of necessary implements, Teto going to the south of the Grove to try to get some bombs and getting 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, we are a bit stringent on the bombs front here.
Meanwhile, Lin also heading west up toward the Lost Woods area. Not going to bother with the Lumberjack. That's completely unsurprising.
The race game just has a map for us. I doubt we're going to get that one.
Yeah. I mean, grabbing a map when it's like right there, like Lin is doing, that's fine. Having to go out of your way, waste a bomb when you've only got 3, doesn't seem like a great idea. Do see a small key there on the library, so could need the boots to pick that up, though again, there are a lot of small keys in Key Sanity that you don't really need. And some you can do without.
Yes.
Like both of those small keys.
Yeah, both of those are absolutely useless for us. It's just useful for logic, and we don't really care about
a little bit of routing. Like having a Mire key makes your Mire route a little better. Having a Skullwoods key makes your Skullwoods route a little better. But other than that,
Just some rupees in the chicken hut, so we have not found much yet. We haven't taken the 10 checks up here in the drop down, so...
Yep. Teto hopefully trying to pick up another some more rupees before the end of this, because there's that whole bottle vendor there that you want to buy a 100 rupee item from.
Yeah, we're strapped on a lot of things here. That's a big key to Hera.
This is why...
And there's our 10
Oh,
bomb.
there you go. We will take 10 bombs all day. But yeah, that's one of the reasons in Key Sanity I really like to open with a Houlihan route. Just so I have money. Because a lot of the stuff that's usually money can get replaced with some of those keys and dungeon items.
Yeah. Especially in this, it would have been very good.
Alright, so Teto is going to get there in terms of 100 rupees. And hey, Half Magic. Welcome back after the qualifiers to Half Magic. And a bottle.
That's worth it going back out of here, because he otherwise would have stayed as well.
If you're going to have to go back into town, you might as well get 2 checks. Just a compass on the bottle vendor to pod. Yeah, the compass is not particularly useful. They can give you just a tiny bit of information about the logic, but not a ton.
I'd say the village was quite empty.
Yeah, we're not finding much here. But we do have plenty of bombs now to proceed and do some of these other things. Most notably, heading to Mini Moldorm Cave with bombs is a reasonable proposition.
Yeah, because now it becomes a little problematic. Where do you go with this logic? Because there's not many places you can go.
Mm-hmm.
It's front of castle and the eastern area.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could be required to do, front of escape with bombs. That's fun. And there's a sword. That'll make your front of escape significantly better. So it looks like Teto is probably going to head left here, if I had to guess. Yeah. So he went for Mini Moldorm Cave first. Now he's headed toward the dam, and I guess maybe finish it up with the Gina's Cave while you're at it. Which is, I think it's probably a pretty good play, given the fact that he has nowhere near 500 rupees, so Zora's out of the question anyway.
Yeah, I think Sword Cave is just a couple of seconds shorter to go to, but yeah, Agina is so far off. And still just that sort of progression. Linlinlin seems to be taking the dam first, so we'll probably go to Ice Rod Cave, after these checks.
Yeah, that's very possible. So that could be one of the major differences here between our two runners. Who knows? Who knows what's in these caves? We will get a peek at what's on the ledge over here from Teto.
Teto, health.
100 rupees on the ledge. Having to skillfully dodge the jazz hands. Oh, no. Oh, he's got a fairy, though.
Okay, he has a fairy. That's very
The fairy had a bottle. The bottle had a fairy in it. Maybe he did that on purpose. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to get rid of it so he could do death warps later.
There are faster ways to get rid of that fairy.
True. Looks like Linlinlin going for Agina's Cave first. He might be trying to route both. Ice Rod Cave and Agina's in. And oh my goodness, Agina. Oh, you are a jokester today.
The arrow of destiny. And Teto is saying, yep, Eastern time it is. At this point, you really only have two choices.
So you just know they're going to pick up a second sword here in a second, right?
That
Or a
would
cape.
be a second sword or a cape and a moon pearl, and they are gonna start wondering, oh no.
At least they don't have to go, searching for the small keys.
Green Pendant is in Thieves Town, okay.
And we do have the big key of Thieves Town, so that's a possibility. We've got the ice rod and a big heart and a piece of heart. They're in the back of the closet.
Finally, the mini Moldorm decides to walk into the bomb.
Yeah, I was worried for Linlinlin there with his mini Moldorm situation.
Yeah, and this is Ice Rod Cave play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, doing the split south section.
Okay,
Also
that was intentional. That has to be intentional. You have a sword. You can swipe that thing away.
Yeah, basically. That's the hey, can we get rid of this beeping already? Play. And see, now he's being very careful. But yeah, I've even done the split south strategy like that before, and it works. If you're concerned about clearing out Sphere 0, hey, there's a flute right there. That's gonna open up a rather large chunk of things. We have another Skullwood small key there in the Ice Rod Cave, so
yeah,
that's not really gonna hurt anybody.
With a second that's more there, yeah, that's not gonna be probably necessary to pick up. But yeah, Linlinlin not going back to the castle, but gonna go over here to the eastern area. And that flute does open up a few checks on the mountain.
Shoutouts to Ice Rod strats for the Stolfos room there.
That's unusual, but works.
Well, he accidentally missed with the first pot, and so it's like, well, you know what? Ice Rod works. And yes, for those of you who don't know, the Ice Rod just does one-shot those Stolfos.
And most things in projectile way kills them. We are decently healthy for being a key sanity seed. This just 12 minutes in.
Yep. You do kind of expect less health in general, just...
Yeah, last check for Teto, and that's Quake Medallion.
Alright, we had a Quake Medallion there in the Eastern Palace.
Yeah, the big key chest. And yeah, that's just a flute from there. So up the mountain we go. There has to be something up there.
Yep, that is the general conceit. I mean, we could be looking at Front of Escape, yeah.
Yeah, Front of Escape is still looming. And
though I would be terribly surprised if there wasn't like a glove somewhere up on the mountain.
Yeah, same. Or a mirror.
The whole
we have that Terra big key.
Yeah, so like the whole like the thing where you have an item that you could use to get there, but you get another item that gets you there, so the other item is there. It happens a lot.
Oh yeah.
My brain is fixated on that every time.
With these runners knowing that Hyrule Castle has both small keys, you really, really want to last locate inside the front of escape.
Yeah.
Because if that's the last thing you do and there's nothing there, okay, I can go up and do what I want. If you have the items, of course.
Yeah, that's definitely.
We are still just technically missing one item for it. We don't actually need the Moon Pearl.
Right, and of course, like things can do, you can definitely end up with the Moon Pearl on the pyramid ledge or nearby.
There could be a quest item there for the Moon Pearl, or just a hammer to continue, or hammer or hookshot to continue you on the mountain.
Yeah, very likely.
But whatever is there on the ledge has to lead you to the Moon Pearl.
All right, so our old man companion here. We'll get to see what he's got. Just some explosives.
Okay, this is a bit risky, Teto. You have 2 hearts and no fairy. And that dead rock is not playing nice.
Alright, once you're over here, you should be okay.
I've actually died on those stairs.
Oof.
Yeah, it's possible, just not very probable.
There's another bottle on top of Spectacle Rock. Inside the cave, we have a red boomerang, and that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's the castle.
For a second there, I thought Teto was gonna go elsewhere. I thought he was gonna try to go into the dark world for a second, but then I realized no, that would be dumb.
He also has the uncle, so he has a few more checks here than him.
And Linlinlin activating his good old swag duck there.
Yeah, so far a very linear seed, and lost locating that front of escape is common with this caliber runner, because you don't go there unless you absolutely have to, not without a weapon.
Yeah. Saving this for last is just fine. And I mean, with the way Teto has routed this, it's, Teto is, decidedly in the lead in terms of checks here, right?
Yeah, he's been much more efficient in his checks. But Linlinlin has been... It's not that far behind.
Yeah.
This is still key
Definitely
sanity.
keeping in mind, I think, so Teto hasn't done Dark Cross, and Linlinlin hasn't done Spectacle Rock Cave. That's the difference. There's a hook shot. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game.
That's just rude.
I mean, at least both runners are going to get debated by that.
And Linlinlin is even blind checking this check, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that makes plenty of sense given the situation you're in, but... And I mean, if you're here, you might as well grab the boomerang. It could be useful for various things later, but... yeah.
So, we have a map and a pendant knowledge and a big key to Thieves' Town. I wonder where this seed wants us to go when we get into the dark world.
I wonder. Now, of course, we could end up in that wonderful situation where we leave something at
Oh, toss
Oh,
with
yeah.
frozen guard.
Oh yeah, frozen guard strats are the best.
Oh, that was a small art that could have spelled disaster.
That would have been obnoxious for Teto if it.
But there was actually only the hook shot in front of escape.
So, unfortunately, with our runners attempting to sort of last location in case they needed to climb Aga Tower, they can't do it yet. If they're going to do it, the item that would enable that is going to be somewhere on East Death Mountain or behind it, because the hook shot was the main attraction.
If I'm either of these runners, I will feel slightly behind here. It doesn't matter how well you route.
I don't know, with the way this layout looked, I can't even think of a standard route you would do that would not have you full clearing everything.
Yeah, because you couldn't get any bombs early from any Molten Cave. Some more toss with frozen guard.
Well, I guess you could get bombs if you did like a Houlihan route, but then you'd have to pay for them.
Yes. I'm not that... No, that's a fairy cave, so... I was just thinking where you could buy bombs easily enough to go to Mini Moldon Cave, but I don't think there is any good place. Well, we have some new checks here. That's a hammer and a cape. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
That's, yeah, that's logical. We have logical access to Darkbolt.
Though I imagine with that hammer, the first thing that's on our runners' minds, oh goodness, there's another logical access. But of course, the next thing on our runners' minds with that hammer is probably just go to Tower of Hera here.
Yeah.
Just put that little lingering Aga 1 thing in the back of your mind and just go do Hera real quick.
I mean, Master Sword now, that's okay. You have a decent offensive weapon now. And yeah, Lin is less than a minute behind at this moment, so... So we have Hera, we have Spiral Cave. Bootsless Spiral Cave, which nobody ever wants to do, but we might have to.
Yep.
We are not going to be able to go into the basement here. No coffee break, because we have no key. Yet. And there's
a pearl.
We still can't get in to the Darkbolt. We still need a glove, but now...
Well, I mean, we can get in via Aga 1, so that's...
Yeah, now Aga 1 is fully in logic to go to the Darkbolt. We just need a glove to avoid it.
I believe that is the case, Malpheus. I remember that sounds familiar. When this sprite came up for me randomly, someone told me what that was. Now, Teto going up the long way here in Tower of Hera. Meanwhile, Linlinlin going to do himself a Hera pot here. We got a Swagnet.
Come on, game. Give us Swagnet Aga 1.
I mean, they could very much end up doing that if they want to.
Yeah, there's just 2 checks left here.
We got the boss and we got the spiral cave, which I would not expect any of our runners to skip spiral cave. That would be a little bit too much for even me.
You know what's in logic? Spike cave.
With what glove?
Oh right, can't lift it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a danger.
there's a block at the end
Yeah.
of Spike Cave that you gotta just. I have forgotten that many times.
Yeah.
We
That's
have
bad.
a sync situation here. The exact same checks have been done, and we're walking into the same boss. Oh boy. The sync is officially real.
Yeah, they have done all the same checks as well. That is true thing. And that's just some rupees. It's Spiral Cave or Raga 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you were running this race and you have cleared it this much and you still have no access to the Dark World except, you know, that one, how do you feel?
Again, I've gotta feel like, you know, you in your mind, you just gotta tell yourself that you've routed this as well as you could, and any other reasonable person is going to be in a similar situation. And if you're not telling yourself that, then you probably, are going to have a breakdown.
Yeah, and let's see. Last check. Is this our glove?
Nope.
I got one seat.
Yep. We are off to see the wizard. The wonderful wizard of Ag.
Oh, Teto is going to fake
Ooh.
flipper.
Yeah, the fake flipper play is reasonable here. He is a little short on rupees for Zora, but again, you can get the 2 checks here. And the waterfall very well could lead you to a sequence break around Aga 1.
Yeah, that would save a lot of time, but if this is nothing, then it doesn't do much. That's a big key.
Okay, Ice Palace big key, free stuff at the waterfall ferry. It's a B, and 10 arrows.
We haven't seen the stun prize.
And Teto will not be able to pick up any items here.
This is going to the man under the bridge. He's full in on this flipper sequence break now. Don't think there is anything else we can sequence break now. So yeah, this is a time loss for Teto if he doesn't break the seal here. Definitely, because walking this much for nothing is not good. Nope, just a single rupee. That's an Agassi.
Yep. So no such luck here. And I mean, I have to figure, Linlinlin, if you know anything about this guy, he's he's done quite well for himself in a lot of tournaments, especially like the Cross Keys tournament. So Key Sanity is kind of his jam. And Teto, on the other hand, perfectly fine player, probably not as versed, so he's probably thinking, maybe I get some unlikely lucky break here by going out of the way.
Now, chat, we are heading up Aga Tower quickly. If you want to put a guessing for blue balls in chat.
Ah, yes.
Mine is 2. Yes, I know.
You are being you are being slightly generous, aren't you? But with the expected value being 3, you're like, all right, we'll be nice.
Yeah, this year has not been nice so far. I hope it will be Blue Ball nice.
I think it's gonna be like 7, because this seed does not like anyone.
Okay, that's enough guesses, chat. So far.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There's one.
I'm sad we don't get to see Swagnet.
Yeah. Up, there's 2. There we go. Nicely done. Titan here on the prediction train.
And Dragumimon in chat did also guess 2.
And we have a small key on the pyramid, which is to pod, which is...
That's not what you want to see. That's really not what you want to see right now.
It's like we were hoping to not go to pod right now. But yeah, it looks like Linlinlin's going to go for the Hype Cave play.
Fair enough, fair enough. That's 5 quick checks. But yeah, from here we are probably going to see a big divergence because our runners can't pretty much go anywhere here right now. With the hookshot, we have access to Skull Woods, to Thieves Town. We have Pod. We got a lot. Meyer. Okay, Smoky the Swamp. That's good. So 2 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely need a small key to swamp, assuming you need to do swamp in the first place.
We do know of one pennant already.
There's quite a few items in there. So.
Yeah, we do know of one pennant already, so it is likely to be a crystal at this point. Oh, Heron Desert.
5-6, interesting.
So all we need is a book or Myths and Mirror, and with a bit of luck to not have... no, wait, we don't have a big key there yet.
Yeah, no big key. And if we got the book, we would still need a glove just to get to the back door.
And yeah, true. That is a mistake I've also made.
Yeah, I've made that mistake a few times, usually in the early part of the game. So Teto going north around this way. Going to go for the North Dark World play.
Remembering, no catfish?
No glove. Speaking of...
There's our glove.
There you go. So now, Linlinlin picking up the glove, gonna go to Sanctuary and probably, go to Back of Escape here, and then take care of some other Dark World shenanigans, I imagine.
Yeah, you have so much access now. This city is completely wide open now. And that's a mirror. Boom.
That is an excellent find.
That is
about to head into the Dark World.
That is a really, really good routing from Lin, getting that mirror. in that order. So Teto going into Skull Woods.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few checks in here. Can't quite finish it on account of lack of fire rod, but who the heck knows what we'll find. Taking another death here on purpose. I mean, with all those keys we got earlier, we can just very quickly come in, get the back chest, and then come to the front, get the rest of those chests, and get out.
Linlinlin also doing the Skullwoods play here. That's a small key to pod. Okay, 2 keys. Now we're starting to talk a little bit more logic.
I'm a lot more interested in going to pod when I have 3 keys, but 2 is starting to pique my interest.
Logically, I like 3 keys, but 2 is enough to do the majority of the checks.
Right. And you know there's going to be one in there, right?
It usually is. That's another Meyer key.
Thank you for watching, Calamarino.
I would like at this point to shout out our tracker, HuffPuff1337. He is keeping our facts straight here with keeping track of all of these keys and all of these items. I know that is not easy to do on your own, so thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, there's the pod big key in the C-shaped house, so even more incentive to go over to pod, though you really kind of want a bow. Not gonna lie. We are, of course, going to see Teto going into Thieves Town. I don't know if we're going to finish it, but I probably would.
Don't have that small key, I wouldn't really. Not a pendant.
But it's a green pendant, and you might have to go to pod here in a second. I don't know.
If he had the mirror...
Yeah, if he had the mirror.
That would be more incentive. And Linlinlin is just going to check Lumberjack now, just in case.
Yeah.
Confirming that was just a random key. Well, we got Zora money now.
That we do. So we'll see if Teto starts running into things. No, he's seems fully committed to completing this dungeon. At least, you know, the portions of it that he can.
Teto is going into the back.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a while until Lin does.
Yeah. So Lin's going for the graveyard ledge via the very strange path that you have to take there when you have neither the mitts nor the boots. It's a little bit confusing, but you can actually get there, and it is in logic to do so. Oh, hello. What do we have here? It is the Eastern Palace Big Key.
Okay, I can see Lin getting that odd big, and then just saying, okay, I'll check front of these quickly, and then head straight to pod.
And that does seem pretty likely for Lin, especially in the...
Yeah, we do still need a bow.
Yeah. I mean, you could still end up with a bow in that area, so
Yeah.
it's not outside the realm of possibility. But who knows?
Also, a reminder, we do have progressive bows in this mode. So
Yes.
in the qualifiers, we had a silver and a non-silver bow. Well, silvers and a bow, but now we actually have progressive again.
So we will either, the two items will be completely separate here. Teto, of course, running into an issue that I often run into here myself, trying to lift that block when I don't have a glove.
I think we didn't see the brewery.
Yeah. Teto was in the middle of clearing out the village of outcasts when he...
So that's blue mail. That's nice to have.
Oh, yeah. It's something I was sorely missing during the qualifiers.
So far, we have not found much of use in Thieves' Dam.
I believe Bombos was in here.
Bombos was in here, but yeah,
and
Medallion that we
Blue
don't
Mail,
know
which
about.
I consider value, but I'm the only person on the planet who does. Good job, Blind.
I hope for Tito's sake that he does continue south from here to get his glove.
Oh yeah.
Those are flippers.
Wow. Okay. I mean, Teto has done a lot of flipper checks already, but I mean, you need him for Swamp if you end up having to do that.
Yep.
I mean, speaking of Swamp, like, we know where all of the necessary implements for Swamp are.
I mean, yeah. Linlinlin is actually going to the back of Thieves' Town here. That's...
Well, it's going to work out.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm just curious as to why they've got so much other things open for them.
Well, another thing, with, like you were saying, with that mirror and having the Eastern big key and the pod big key, you might be thinking, oh, I need to go over to that area. Might as well grab the green pendant while I'm at it so I can turn that in. And,
That's fair. And Teto is going south here. He is going to get his glove here. Hopefully that directs him to the back of the escape. And thank you, SpeedGaming, for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We are a little bit into this cross-key scene between Teto and Linlinlin.
We had that nice, another race going on. Same basic, same tournament. Who knows what mode that was? I wasn't really watching. But who knows? I'm not going to say anything about that race, number one, because I don't know what the outcome was, and two, I don't want to spoil anybody who might want to go back and watch it later. Yes, welcome to everybody coming in from SpeedGaming 1. We've got ourselves a key sanity match, and so far both runners have checked a lot of the same things, though not exactly the same things. Tato's about to pick up the small key to Swamp here in Hype Cave, and not much else.
Yeah, if he gets his mirror soon, I think he might be going Swamp.
I mean, the way this is going, it looks like he might head over to Pod next. Which would be a bit of a process. No, he's saving and quitting. All right. He might go to back of escape, which would get him that mirror.
That's a Sank start. And no help. This is Sank. Well, this is back to escape, and that's his mirror. Which That puts him in a really good spot to do swamp.
Mm-hmm. Could absolutely just do the swamp thing right now.
Linlinlin getting their boots. Sorry, flippers. Footwear, okay.
Things go on the feet.
And this is definitely looking like a swamp play from Teto.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be heading back this direction if I was going to pod.
This is a K45 play from Linlinlin. Teto has very much orphaned this check by not going for it right now.
Well, he might do it after swamp.
Yeah, but that's his only time he's ever gonna be anywhere near that location again. Until he does Smith. It's just a map, so it's no big deal.
And it's a useless map, because we know what the Hera crystal pendant situation is. In fact, it is a 5-6%.
Yes, and we already have it. I don't think the map would even show you what the crystal was on the map if we had it. And this is a swamp play from Linlinlin as well. And that's a red mail. So we are decently synced up again.
Mm-hmm. The sync is in fact real. The only real difference here being that Linlinlin has the eastern big key from the graveyard ledge, and Teto does not.
Yeah, and that really means that if you find the bow, you can route very efficiently. If you don't find the bow, that's not going to be very useful much.
I'm certainly not opposed to some good old-fashioned wow, words. I have lost my words. You ever do that?
Yeah, you usually pick them up from time to time again. Yeah, left side swamp. Do you do that first or do you do it after?
I think I'm in for just full clearing the whole dungeon. If I'm gonna full clear the whole dungeon, I'm doing left side first.
Yeah, same. This feels like a play that you have to do. Did we get a big key? I don't think we did. But yes, Teto is going left side first. Not doing a bomber down, and Linlinlin is following left.
It looks like that. Looks like Linlinlin is going to go ahead and set up the diver down situation. Yeah, as you were saying, the bomber down because he has to use the bombs to get it done instead of the cane. But it is still a reasonable thing to do.
Oh yeah. It saves you quite a bit of time here.
Quite a bit of catch up here. I was gonna say, if anybody goes for the hookshot clip here, the madman.
So new checks here. Rupees.
And the compass. Rip.
Ugh.
But I mean, it's the kind of check you really got to make in this situation like this.
I mean, it's key sanity. You know it's gonna be. You don't know what items are gonna be back there. It could be literally anything. It's not like a normal sea where you can get a map or a compass or both, and you just, oh, that was a waste of time.
And with the fact that we're looking for potentially quite a few more items before we can even think about go mode, we're definitely going to want to take care of that pretty quick.
Yeah, Lynn didn't do the compass just here, so yeah, doing that now.
Teto did do the bomber down glitch here in the back. Saves, I would say, significantly more time at this point. And into the waterfall room, which has a sword, like you do. Like
yeah,
I say,
mean,
there
swamp
is a
has a
sword in
sword.
swamp. That is the rule.
That's the rule. But it is so good to find a sword here, especially the tempered going up to Argus.
Oh yeah, massive improvement for Argus. Though no boots, so you can't do like the ridiculous zero cycle. But I'd have never been able to pull that one off anyway.
No, but tempered sword does make most of the bosses quite a bit friendlier.
Oh, time for ice rod strats. Whew. Look at that. Look at that beautiful ice rod strat.
Or a compass.
And we did get a crystal, so despite lack of knowledge about this, we were handsomely rewarded for our efforts.
I'm really waiting for those lifts.
And Teto is, in fact, heading over toward Cave 45 here.
That is a very good play for him, because opening that is really bad.
I mean, it's not bad in terms of what item is there, but
yeah,
it's definitely the sort of play you make in this situation.
Yeah, it's the last time you're going to be here for a very long time until you do the smiths, and even then you probably don't even go here then. So we're going to be in very much sync here. Okay.
And we have a slight difference in routing here.
Where's Lynn going?
Spike Cave?
It's the only thing up here that we can do. And Teto aborting. Going to pod.
Going to fill up with a potion so he can potion glitch on the right-hand side and not have to worry about trying to do Mimic Clip.
Yeah, this is a very risky play for Linlinlin, because this is a 2-minute play for one item.
Yeah, it's a bit of a process for sure.
I mean, if it pays out big.
But yeah, it is definitely a risk. Rip.
And that's not what you want to see there. Let's see, do we get a... Yes, this is a green pen turn in.
So now we see Linlinlin. I mean, I guess given the fact that he knew he was going to end up on the pyramid, that's not like the worst thing.
That's a small key to total rock on the green pendant.
Yeah, that could be a big deal.
Okay.
Catfish time.
Yeah, Catfish and Zora.
Yeah, that's... You know, I mean, if you were going to check Spike Cave at any time, that's not a terrible time to do it, especially if you were going to go up here right afterwards, and you just know I'm gonna save and quit from Spike Cave, end up on the pyramid, come to Catfish, do Zora, all that mess. That there is a lot more, going on upstairs in Linlinlin's brain than I give anybody credit for. I didn't never thought about it. Oh,
that's our miss.
Second glove in pod, like you do. First chest of pod, not locked behind any keys or anything, just sitting there.
And I love when they find my mitts.
The only thing you require to get that is Dark World access.
Yep.
Period.
Well, money, but
right. First chest pod can jump in a lake. I mean, it's fairly close to a lake.
Okay, now we have a very open seat again.
Oh yeah.
It depends on what Sora has, because I don't see Teto going back to this for quite a while. Let's see, potion glitch. Oh yes. This is so satisfying seeing it every time.
Mm-hmm. Right, and Zora, our first Zora check is a compass. So much for that.
Yeah. Powder.
Alright. I am not saying no to powder, although that is in fact out of logic, so I wouldn't expect you to go out of your way for Magic Bat anytime soon.
It's a very nice safety. Oh, this is a man with a bridge check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there been some, just out of curiosity, has there been some rule about not calling this guy the other thing we used to call him?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, there is.
Because nobody told me, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't.
There is a certain word
rules.
we're not supposed to use about it. So yeah.
Okay then. I mean, I could definitely see why.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure we weren't completely off base here. There's a pod key in pod.
Of course. There's always gonna be a pod key in pod insanity.
And we could tell it was a pod key in pod before the text came up because it was orange and not yellow.
GT small key? Okay, that's nice to have.
Yeah. Those are you're definitely gonna need some number of those. And because the big key is up in GT somewhere, you're gonna have to go looking for it.
I did not see anything more in pod, but those mitts are fantastic. Yeah, I wondered, does Teto go into Eastern for one check? Nah, you're never gonna do that. The rudest this seed would throw at us is a vanilla bow.
Yeah, that would be quite rude. And Linlinlin could at least get access to that. But the first thing he's going to get access to is also quite rude. This first glove, or this glove here, being the first chest of pod.
Yeah.
Gross and a half.
We got a crystal turtle rock and mire. That's all I could spot there from Tito's check. But yeah, we are going up Dark Death Mountain for Super Buddy Cave and Hookshot Cave. And this is a much better play to go to Spike Cave.
Oh yeah. We got a
Another small Keto pod.
Oh boy.
Get another glitch here from Linlinlin.
Linlinlin doing literally impossible things. Bufferless mimic clip. Just actually impossible. I don't know how it just happened.
And while we were doing that, we found a book in Hookshot Cave. And boots.
And boots. Okay. Well, there's your desert package.
Oh. Checking crystal here. That's bombos. Okay, very good. We have those. We have that. And this is a Spike Cave. Finish check, I think. No, this is a tablet.
Oh, a little of both, actually. Yeah, you can mirror for the tablet and then go to Spike Cave. Why not?
On the tablet, so yeah. I mean, with boots, you are gonna have so fast now. Flute and boots is so nice to have. So let's do a little inventory check here. What do we actually need to finish the seed? We need a bow. We know that much. We need a fire rod, a Kino Samaria, possibly another medallion for Meyer. When we need quite a few keys still.
Though, to be honest, okay, I guess we do know something about some of these crystals. Yeah, I just haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, Ice Palace, Meyer, and Total Rock are crystals. So
Teto not going for...
No, this is King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge checks. Or, you know...
Yeah, you can definitely do King's Tomb bonk rocks afterwards, right? Because he's got the gloves. So you go up here with the mirror first, and then you just ignore the portal.
Yeah. And
minimize the number of mirror checks.
Yeah, and that's a key Teto didn't want to see right now.
Mm-hmm. Or you don't ignore the portal, sure.
But, okay, Linlinlin is going back in. Okay, he has another key that Teto didn't have. So we are getting another check here. Just bombs. But we are getting some bonk checks here from Teto.
I actually think Teto did have the key because I remember seeing 12 out of 14 from him as well.
Okay, then he must have just routed it a bit more differently.
Slightly different route.
That's another small Teto rock.
Yeah, that's all of them, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's this tracker in front of me that tells me that.
Yeah,
we have people for that.
yes, we have people for that. This is some new checks here. We are gonna need this information. That's quick. We have the medallions that we need.
Yo, that's a fire rod all day long. Take that for sure.
Linlinlin is not going for Death Mountain yet. which is going to cost him. The longer he is without those boots, the more Teto is dashing ahead.
There is that. Well, let's have a look at what is on the torch here in Desert. It is 10 arrows, so no requirement for those boots yet.
So, if you have the boots for about 5 minutes, the time saves a lot. That's our bow!
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And I think... Oh, we don't have the big key for Myra, and that's a lost sword.
Yeah, I would definitely take me some butter.
Yeah, hi Butter. We missed you.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back.
And yeah, Linlinlin is going into Myra.
And while Teto going back to
finishing pod and finishing Eastern. Yeah, you have the keys to do this.
Absolutely, go for it.
I think Linlinlin is not going into Desert because they don't have boots.
Yeah. Coming in here with first when you don't have boots is it's a reasonable plan. I mean, again, you don't have the cane for this place, so there's things to be said on both sides. But what are you gonna do? I've seen the cane in Mire more times than I care to count. Alright, so Teto will now be heading through Eastern Palace. We don't know which of these remaining dungeons has crystals or pendants, but we do know that Desert has one of them, although I don't think Teto knows that. At least according to our tracker.
Teto has not visited the bomb shop yet. We have a check here. Money.
Yeah, quite a big chunk of change there.
So, cutscene chest, what do you have for us? Piece of art. Yeah, those boots into bow for Teto really saved him. Lin was very fast on his heels, having done more checks.
There's the Desert Small Key.
That might push Lin into Desert after this.
Yeah, very possible. I wouldn't be surprised at all. We've got a big key to Turtle Rock.
And a pendant.
So despite this being a pendant, it's very much a required boss.
So, Swamp was a crystal. The item to get in was on a boss pendant. We have Turtle Rock Big Key on another pendant boss.
We just picked up the Swamp Big Key for Lin. Which is hilarious.
He's not going to finish Pod. Did he use up all his keys?
I think he did.
Ah, so he can't finish it then.
Yeah, though one thing we might... I feel like there's probably a pod small key sitting on the library. Because I know we saw a small key in there.
Yeah.
And Teto hasn't gone back for it, so...
Yeah.
But going for Skull Woods here is not a crazy play either.
Yeah, and this is Linlinlin going into desert, and this is unfortunately going to push him even further from that mountain.
Very true, very true.
But
So he will get a couple of checks in here that Teto did not.
yeah, um, the point is,
Vanilla big key, anybody?
yeah, but Linlinlin also used up all his keys in pod.
Yeah, so we gotta get one more pod key for sure. Oh, he found a fifth one, apparently?
Okay, then they have picked up different pod keys. They both have 4 each.
We got one in Minor, apparently. And there's one up on Death Mountain. Right.
Okay. Well, let's see Mothula with the Butter Sword. This should go better than Vanilla, which is impossible.
Yeah. Don't make the mistake of charging a spin with the Butter Sword here. Don't do that. Butter Sword spins do not damage Mothula.
Yeah. But no, this is Ice Palace.
Ooh.
Bombos.
I mean, yeah, Ice Palace is a reasonable play here.
You have the big key. I think that is.
Mm-hmm. And a small key, for that matter.
Yeah. This is a perfectly decent play.
Now, unfortunately, we don't have the Cane of Samaria, so we have to do this old school.
Yeah, that's a problem, but then again, I've seen quite a few scenes with the King of Samaria in here. Ooh, we're getting a pet check. Pet height? Pet height?
Oh.
Just
Rip.
some love. Sorry, chat. No pet pool today.
I was ready for that to be Cane, not gonna lie. It wouldn't have surprised me one bit. And we are getting an Ice Palace play from Teto as well.
As chat pointed out, yes, that was a completely vanilla compass.
So what Teto needs to do is just go hover all of Turtle Rock. What do you think?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think anybody wants to do that ever.
No. Yeah, even if you're good at hovering, by that point your fingers will be tired.
I think
Like,
fingers will
rub
be
all
tied
of
up to the first room or the second room.
Yeah. It is definitely hard to icebreaker without Cane. That is correct, Wilshire. But at least with the, having this, having the small key, we can at least efficiently route the rest of this.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is when the Cane is in the actual, big key chest here. It's like, haha, I shall taunt you now.
Yeah, that's like finding the hammer 3 races in a row in Ice Tea.
That is vomit-inducing. I'm not
Yeah.
a fan.
Yeah.
You speak as someone who has experience with this process.
Yes, multiple times. Unfortunately, nothing of value yet here from Linlinlin. And gonna do the drop down to Ice Tea.
Yep. right, iced tea room, what have you? Which is yet another small key to pod, which, I mean, Tato's probably going to appreciate that.
I mean, Linlinlin also appreciates that because now he can go and full clear 2 dungeons over there. Now, Teto has a fire. No, they both have fireballs.
Alright, ice big chest. What do we got? Full heart, we'll take it.
So, Chai's asking where the boots were. They were in Hookshot Cave.
Yep. Though sadly, they were not in the chest you could get to with the boots. That would have been too poetic.
Unfortunately, Linlinlin has not gone up to the Dark Death Mountain yet.
Though, it might work out better for him if he goes to clear Eastern, gets the Turtle Rock Big Key. Might be able to do the whole thing.
We don't have a cane.
That is true. So, just picked up the Big Key to Misery Mire. So, Vanilla Cane, anybody? Like, just directly Vanilla Cane?
I mean, we had a vanilla lamp and ice compass already.
There is that.
Did Tito skip iced tea? No.
No, he fell for it. He's at 7 out of 8. I think Linlinlin is going for like the blacksmith and all that mess.
No.
Or Skullwoods. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot he hasn't done actual Skullwoods.
Yeah, this might push Teto into Mire.
Yeah, and if it turns out to be Vanilla Cane, that's just gross.
Oh yes, especially since that Big Key is locked behind Ice Palace. So let's see, Teto, where are you going? Okay. Mushroom Temple. Okay. We saw this on that side, it's just arrows.
Just 10 arrows, yeah. Though, interestingly enough, with the bow, that puts the powder check in logic as well. So we can do that as well. But yeah, it looks like Teto is going for the Mire play.
Which makes perfect sense from his view. He only has one item in here he can't get. And when you have the cane to just finish Mire, it's not that much slower.
Right.
Oh, okay. So, Pod is the last pendant, which Lin knows. I don't think Teto knows that yet. He has not checked the bomb vendor for his... Yeah. So, we have not a big key for Desert, so we can't finish that yet. Yeah, those boots are gonna haunt Linlinlin when they find them, because that's That's not fun to find when you realize, oh, I could have had these 30 minutes ago.
So yeah, now I think Lynn's going for the blacksmith checks.
Yeah.
Smith chain. Smith chain, that's what it's called.
So yeah, Teto doing some checks here. Oh yeah, here's his desert small, right? So he's gonna mirror over that afterwards. And yeah, he's gonna find his pod key in here as well. That might, I mean, he doesn't know if pod is a crystal or a pendant.
Yeah, could be something he tries to go for. But again,
it is just one item and it's very far off. You know that the pendant on the boss means nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, where can our progression be here? We're starting to run out of places.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here like, okay, it's Smith chain or it's like vanilla cane. And I'm including powder check in that Smith chain.
It could still be Helma.
There is that.
Or powder, which we are getting a check now.
Oh yeah, Pablo's tablet, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, chat, for pointing out the absolutely worst position for it.
That is the wrong cane.
Wrong color, Pat. Wrong color.
Alright, we will be seeing the big chest of Misery Mire. What is it? Nope. Big ol' nope.
My chat reminding us again, swamp.
Oh, chest. Gross. Lana, why? Why you crush people's dreams?
There are only really bad chicks left right now.
I roll cast is wonky. Get out, game.
Yeah, I am very surprised it has taken Linlinlin this long to go up the mountain.
Well, I imagine it has something to do with the fact that he went for Spike Cave earlier. He's like, I want to go back.
Yeah, I think so too. But this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt him when he sees these boots and the book. Yeah, I believe this is a Smith play for Teto as well. So we have Bombos, Tablet, Swamp, Big Chest, and Helmasaur. I don't remember any other place to go now.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Bombo's tablet, Helmasaur. That's basically all I can come up with.
Yeah. So again, our runners are being pushed into sync for last locating again.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to see, at the very least, a very exciting close finish here.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a super close race, no matter what.
So one's going to come out of here, go check Ether Tablet, and then bail.
And then bonk checks.
Yeah.
Evo's got purple chest. He's got Sora still, and Magic Bat.
Oh yeah, Swamp Big Chest. So Swamp Big Chest, Bombos Tablet, Helmasaur. And then watch one of those have the Thieves Town small key.
Oh god. So yeah, our runners doing some checks that they have already been seen, and please go follow these runners. The links are in chat and in the description. They are putting us on a fantastic show for us here today. This is a very, very rude seed, and they are doing fantastically. So please go follow them.
Mm-hmm.
This might be Swamp Big Chest play.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking Bombos Tablet into Swamp Big Chest.
Yeah. Getting a bonk right there, of course.
I mean, there was no way he could have known that bonk was happening.
I mean, obviously, no. So yeah, this is Linlinlin probably going for both dungeons here.
Just a red rupee on the Bombos Tablet.
Down to 3 checks. I don't know where that Thieves Town. That's a save and quit from Teto.
Really? That's an interesting play. I guess Teto hasn't done Catfish yet.
Okay, so he's going Catfish Zora.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to everybody here. Wizard there in chat. If you are interested in joining in with the racing and stuff, I would say go for it. I used to think I wasn't good enough to do this, and I just kept doing stuff, and I'm still not good enough to do this, but I'm at least good enough to talk about it. And it's just a great time all around.
So yeah, Linlinlin is going for Helmasaur. So he safe scummed one of the keys. That's why he has 12 out of 14.
There you go. That's why he routed it the way he did. Fair enough.
Hey Teto, where do you go now? Moving away. Yeah, Helmasaur play.
Mm-hmm.
These turtles being not too hard with a lamp and butter sword.
All right, Helmasaur time. So it's basically this or Swamp Big Chest, right? Okay.
Total. Thieves Town, big key. Big chest.
Well, wait, did we get the small key?
According to the tracker, Linlinlin has it.
I don't see a 1 there. I think that's just the big key.
Oh, that's just the big key. Yeah, so it's Swamp big key, big chest. Yeah, that's a little bit too tiny for me to see. Apologies.
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
can be a
that's
little confusing to read the tracker sometimes. The number there refers to the number of small keys, and then the other key icon is just the big key.
yeah. I also think it's the white dress of blind makes me not sure if there's a number there. So
Fair enough.
yeah, I don't know if our runners have anything left to do after these bosses other than Swamp.
So Teto could have saved himself some time doing that while he was taking care of Bombo's tablet, but I mean, the Swamp Big Chest is such a pain to get to. It's unsurprising.
And knowing where you got that big key, that's really not where you want your king to be.
Right, that was in.
That was Uncle. That was Uncle's there.
I think Swamp Big Key was in Meyer, but Cold Steer had Meyer Big Key. I think.
Right. Okay.
Right, so Teto fluting away. Unless we're miscounting, it's going to be a flute to 4. Yep.
Yep. And Linlinlin only seconds behind. Okay.
3 in this case.
This is head pull.
Head check?
Or pull.
Oh yeah, he's got like all 3 pendants. What the heck?
Yeah, he has all 3. Didn't he check pet before? Guess not.
No, I don't think. I think it must have been Teto who checked it.
Yeah, Teto checked it, but Lin mirrored up here after Skull Woods.
Yeah, he mirrored, but then he just went down to the portal again because it's a little faster than walking back through Skull Woods.
Saving time, just checking. And this is the big chest of Meyer.
Oh, that sucks for Lin.
I mean, Teto could just find the small key to Thieves Town.
Yeah, well, that would be, just as ugly for both players. And it's Kane.
There's our Kane. Yeah, nobody's happy finding that there. So with that, we can full clear Turtle Rock, we can full clear Meyer.
So I disagree with Tato's play here. Well, no, you're right. You're right.
We can full clear Turtle Rock.
You can full clear Turtle Rock? I was just thinking, do Meyer first in case, but no, you want to do Turtle Rock first. I forgot. because
Yeah.
we don't have the desert big key. That's why.
Yeah. We need to find that first. That is our go mode.
Yeah, I was like, well, we could just do Mire and then you wouldn't have to go back down the mountain. But no. We still need desert big key.
Which most likely is in Turtle Rock. Or there is a fetch quest in here that gives us access to it.
Now, granted, fully completing Turtle Rock in terms of logic is locked behind the Thieves Town small key.
True, but I don't think our runners are worried about it.
Right. What I'm saying is, we'll probably run into the Thieves Town small key at some point. And it'll just make our runners saltier. That's
yeah. And,
that is what's going to happen.
Yeah. And Linlinlin now lost locating that King Samaria. There's been quite a few lost location items in this seed.
Thieves Town small key has to be vanilla, or in big chest. Interesting. That might be the case. I haven't even really thought about it. Yes, but what are the flippers locking other than Ice Palace? Oh, Swamp. Duh. I'm an idiot. Hi. My name is Bob, and I'm dumb. Swamp requires the flippers. Did you know this?
Yes.
Did you know that Swamp requires the flippers? What an amazing concept. Blah, blah, blah.
So yeah, we cannot find the Thieves Town small key in here. It will probably be on in Mire or in Desert.
I'm convinced it absolutely has to be in the big chest of Thieves Town.
Okay, it has locked itself then. Yeah. Okay, so Linlinlin is going for the Maya play first. Really hoping getting that big key to desert here. So that big key has to be somewhere.
Yeah, so you definitely full clear all the chests here in Turtle Rock, despite not necessarily wanting to.
For your one item go mode, you check everything that you can.
And we will probably also see a Mimic Cave check here in a second.
Yes, however, when you are in one item go mode, you check the big chest first, because that is quicker.
I agree.
If the one item you want isn't there, you can just move on.
Like, I agree in theory, in perspective that should be the case, and I will probably forget to do it if it comes up.
And Teto is doing that, and then, yeah. Some nice glitches there from Linlinlin to hit the switches. Mimic Cave has bombs.
All right. So unfortunately, Big Key to Desert not turning up for Lynn on Vitreous like he hoped.
Yeah, There's now he has to go to Top Rock. Now there is nothing left to do. There's a small key to ice powers.
And I guess technically it was possible to get the cane there. So logically, Ice Palace wanted you to have the cane to clear it, which is hilarious. And no. So what we're saying is, logically, vanilla cane, sort of.
Let's see,
But vicarious vanilla cane.
Big key to
There it is.
desert. And that's our go mode.
I think that was the last big key we could get, except for GT, which we know is not going to be anywhere else. Alright, so it looks like Teto's got a bit of a lead here. He still does have to go down and beat Desert and Mire at the same time, but that's then going to be something he can do all at the same time. Adding to the bonk counter like you do, though in that particular case, adding to the bonk counter is increasing the lag of the game, so I wouldn't really recommend that. Okay, nope, I can't count. That was a Skullwoods one.
Yeah, we still had Skullwoods left.
I could have swore I saw it on the tracker already. Oh, you know what? That's my weakness. The bottom left corner of Moth looks like a big key.
Yep, it does. We are floating our way to the Mire area for Teto here to finish up his monster dungeons. This is still going to be very, very, very close.
Both runners still do have to come down to the desert area to do something. Lynn will, of course, have to clear out or finish Desert Palace. Of course, neither runner has found the silver arrows yet, so that could make a difference.
I mean, considering the amount we have cleared, it's probably in GT.
Yeah, you would expect. Just out of spite, it'll be in like Desert Big Chest.
Probably. Or it's Skullwoods.
The arrows in Desert Palace. What?
So, this is a key sanity. However, the GT big key is guaranteed to be inside GT, which means that soon we'll have a little game. Not yet, but once Teto is going for land mode.
What I find a little strange is we only have 2 GT small keys, which you would expect some number greater than that going in. Now, 2 is really all you need if you're careful, but still.
And to chat, normally in Key Sanity, yes, but this is a tournament mode of Key Sanity, which means that the GT big key has to be placed in GT, and the 2 small keys for Castle Tower had to be placed inside Castle Tower.
Just to reduce a little bit of the variance here.
Yeah, and it is a special mode for this tournament. Chat reminding us that we still have the library small key. That's probably a GT key. Or, you know, Thieves Town small.
What did Lynn skip?
Where?
Here in Turtle Rock. Because he got the middle chest. Right side fire checks, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, after Trinix is not a terrible idea. I was like, the count seems awfully weird here.
And yeah, he's not gonna go for those checks because he's getting his big key here.
Right.
However...
Oh! Ah! Whoa! So Lynn's propensity for getting rid of that crystal beetle so he'd be able to deal with the laser skips there caused him to check the fourth chest on Laser Bridge, which got him the silver arrows. What is going on here, game?
Okay, so Teto is doing his final crystal boss. That means that we are going up to GT now. Chat, if you want to pick a number between 1 and 22 where you think that the big key of Dennis Tower is going to be, please put that into chat now. We will close this once Teto enters GT. There is no official bot going on, so this is just for lols and memes.
Fair enough. I was wondering if the bot was back up or not. And there we go. Lynn picking up the crystal on Trinix. So we'll be headed for Landmo soon. That'll be a quick run for Lynn as we'll be heading back up the mountain after
that. Also, with the butter sword, Silverless isn't that much slower.
I mean, yeah, well, Silverless, I mean, with butter or tempered sword, Silverless is fine. It's just about equal. The first couple of phases, you know, the only difference with the butter sword really on Ganon is it makes the first two phases free.
Yeah, but I was thinking the last phase. Silverless is obviously a bit faster, but not by much.
Yeah, it'll save you about 30, 45 seconds or so.
Yeah. And Teto isn't looking up Turtle Rock, so when he enters, I will ask chat to stop using your numbers.
And off we go. Alright, Teto inside Ganon's Tower. We go to the right-hand side first. We've got two chests here. And I'm going to go ahead and go right. I am not surprised by this.
So, silvers do help you on Lambo too, if you can get to one cycle, and you can't do that with a sword, but that's pretty much the only speed increase you get from silvers in the gauntlet.
Alright, Compass Room. ET, we've got 300 rupees, a shield, another 300 rupees, and 20 rupees.
Yeah, we are in a key situation here.
That's why Teto's definitely going to pick up this key and mirror.
Yeah, but if you don't have a key to go up, you need to keep checking for keys.
Yeah, it's very possible. Like if you have two keys going right there and conserving keys as much as you can, should leave you with one key at the end. But who knows? All right, Meyer small key, what up? There's another vanilla small key, so sure. And there's the big key, so off we go.
And 11 is the winner, not 10 as the compass says, because we did see the torch.
Yep, 11 it is.
And our first guesser that was correct was Tiny Blue Robot. Congratulations. And you win 2 internet points that you can redeem nowhere.
We'll give 1 internet point to Vladimir Hirsch there, who was like right after Tiny Blue Robot, and was the first time they had chatted in here. So I just wanted to shout out them.
So Lynn can definitely catch back up if they go compass room, or if they go left. But
Teto did the thing I do in that room, which is not go down the stairs. I haven't seen anybody else do that.
So yeah, Lynn, go in compass room. Not gonna save any time here.
So yeah, I think the thing with going compass room here is going compass room, picking up that key, and then mirroring is the only way to ensure that you will have enough keys, no matter how the keys fall.
Yeah.
And so that's why this is happening, and it's an objectively correct route in this particular thing.
And Teto gets a 1 cycle on land mode too, so not gonna save any time there with the silvers for Lynn.
I don't know if silvers are going to give Lynn enough of a advantage, but stranger things have happened. People have had mishaps in the latter half of GT and on Ganon, so
yeah, this is still a race.
Rule out anything, but also I don't want to wish that on anyone either. So
no, but it's still a race. It definitely is, but Teto is obviously ahead.
Teto is going to go ahead and check these chests on the way up. I don't blame him. A little extra possibility for silvers here. We know it's not going to work, but it could be nice. So Teto is going to know exactly where the silvers are once Ganon tells him.
Oh yeah.
Because it is the one chest in Turtle Rock that he did not check.
I got 2, the geometry test.
That was a very nice pattern for the first hit there. Ooh, this could be a double triple. Whoa!
Wow!
Nicely done and nice pattern from the game. Thanks. as we head to the Ganon fight for Teto.
While Linlinlin is halfway up the gauntlet. Yeah, cape out just to be on the safe side here. Very nice dash strats.
And we go into phase 3 here. 4 slashes at just the right time. You know, after Ganon gets over his teleporting phase.
Luckily, this first time you get to this phase, or the first time you try Ganon, the teleports are the same seed for both runners. You're not gonna save any time here for RNG.
Feels like, really? Really?
Yeah.
Teto. Oh, yeah. We just had this conversation. He doesn't have the silver arrows. Why am I being a dumb? Anyway. Yeah, nice triple on that. Oh, getting the triple on the top side, too. It's quite a bit trickier doing that.
Yeah, this
Charge
is a really
after
good fight.
the god.
Uh-oh. Getting hit here a little bit.
Just a couple more. And there it goes.
That is, he just needs to pass that 1x3 bridge. No, Teto!
What?
He pressed up too soon.
What?
He didn't
How?
wait. He didn't wait for the sword. He just pressed up.
No! Oh my god!
And this is why you don't call the race too soon. You can fall there. And this is very, very, very close now.
Oh yeah, Linlinlin now has the advantage on account of having silvers.
However, we are not getting the same teleportation pattern.
Yeah, that is true. We could have just straight 1 teleports on the second half here for Teto, so you don't know. How? Why? Don't do this to yourself, man.
That's a better first one. Much better. It actually has a better pattern. For now. But Linlinlin has silvers. Linlinlin is in phase 4 and has silvers. And that's Ganon exploding for Linlinlin.
Wow! What? Oh my goodness, that. Ooh. I don't know if I would not want to come in for an interview if I was Teto right now.
Yeah, but get your GGs in chat for Linlinlin that wins this race.
Oh my goodness, that was a heck of a race.
Ganon is now exploding a second time for Teto. Get your GGs in chat for Teto.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Well, looks like Linlinlin has joined us here. Hey,
Hey,
Linlinlin.
GG.
GG's? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question mark indeed. That's whew. I mean,
that was an odd ending.
Uh,
Um,
I
you're
just saw
also
the
joined
end.
by Teto. I'm not gonna lie. I would be too salty to be in here right now, Teto.
Yay! That's like the mood in one sound. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Do you just have one of those little party things right next to you? For this?
Yeah, that's the original Wait Alert sound. So yeah, this is
Excellent.
currently loosed.
I mean, it happens that, yeah, you just press up before you put the sword into the air.
I was way too close to the edge. I went
Yeah.
up like let's save another frame or two because this is going to be important. That's huge mistake. You don't make these mistakes, and this happens.
Yeah. But you were so close this entire seed. You literally were frame by frame perfect doing Hera. You were rooms away from each other in Swamp. And yet you had very different routes going there.
Because this seed, I don't think there was a great way to route this seed for anybody. It was just going to take you all day long to get all of these little things.
I was just putting the mountain for way too long because I was expecting my next progression to be the cane. I was like, I kind of want to tear up big as well before I go out. So I was trying to get it. Like, that's why I went to. I mean, cane. There's no way you're not doing caneless ice in this seed. You're not going back to swamp until very late.
Well, I was like, yeah, the flippers. Maybe Lin is going to skip at least a little bit of Thieves Town until the small key turns up and in the seed. And with the flippers on blind, it was like this was worth it. And I hope the big chest has nothing inside. And so I try to get a little bit of advantage with those flippers later on. So yeah, pretty risky routing.
You also want to more pod key before going to pod. So like swamp is just too many items in pod too. The two in swamp, I mean.
Yeah,
like,
first chest in pod was extremely rude this time. It's like, come on, really? We don't want to be in pod yet. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, with one small key, and maybe I was thinking about getting the potion and maybe entering port at this point. I mean, I forgot to check the bomb cellar for the red crystals in the seed. All those little mistakes. I went under the north route in the dark route after Agaman and not following the hammer south. So I was like, no, you have to commit to Thieves Town and everything else. It was like, so, nah.
Yeah,
I need another punch in the seed against you.
I still committed to Thieves Town because, like, at this point I had pod and the thing I did I did Skullwoods already. So like I only had Thieves Town and pod. I'm like, kind of have to commit. It's also green pendant, so I can do that on the way to pod.
I think we also worked out here in chat that it actually had to be the Thieves Town small key in the big chest at this point.
No, it's on the library, I think.
Oh, the library. That would make sense.
Yeah, at this point it was like, so yeah, you got the boots, there's a small key in the library. Wait, you don't really need any more small keys. You need the big keys for clearing up the dungeons. And maybe the Sumeria. and I thought like, yeah, it could be the Hera small. And like 20 minutes later it was like, oh, it must be the Thieves Town small key.
Yeah, it has to be. That's why I didn't go.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't pick it up. I just went to swamp. I'm like, I mean, that's the Thieves Town small. And like I got the bootlet, so I had to do bombos into swamp. Like I had to group those two together. I'm like, I'm not grabbing the key just to go for the big chest of Thieves Town. And I know, like, it has to be, or it's Hera small, and you know.
I'll be honest. We thought, Teto, that you were going to combine Swamp Big with Bombo's tablet when you went down there. But I guess you thought better of it.
Yeah, it's a seed in like, he could have went into Maya first. I think in Maya was the swamp big. I can't remember anymore. But somewhere in the area, I think it was Maya or Desert later on. So it was like, you could have push Thieves Town a little bit behind, maybe grab those big key and entering Swamp with the big key and with the flippers pretty late in the seed. So it was like, so nah, don't go there. I was like nearly doing
I
Port and
agree.
Eastern. Yeah,
Like I was in the same position. Like there's a way you get that Swamp Snow before going to Swamp in that seed. Like it's not unlikely. Like,
So, Lynn, how do you feel about red crystal beetles? Because apparently, the fact that you were going through the laser bridge and decided to knock that crystal beetle off so you could have space. That
I always do
caused
that.
you to go to the fourth chest.
I always do 1, 2, 4, 3.
Oh.
I always do 1, 2, 4, 3.
And so you got the silvers as opposed to Teto, who did not. And
that's even more so.
Literally made the difference.
I feel like if I don't go for that bill after the second chest, it's just taking me. Yeah, it's just I waste more time trying to deal with it. I'm just dealing with it as soon as possible.
Fair enough. Yeah, so that just, I mean, that was definitely something that you didn't just do on a whim. That's the sort of thing you always do, but it just kind of paid off in this particular case in a very tangible way. Because after the fall there, Teto still came in a little bit earlier to the fight the second time and had a better teleport pattern for the second phase. But because the silvers were in play at that point, it was Linlin's game to lose at that point. And it was a heck of a race from start to finish. That one unfortunate thing at the end, I mean, I'd have to go check my sodium levels at this point.
It was a really close race overall.
I still don't feel like a winner after watching the end of the race. I'm sorry, Teto.
That's totally okay. I mean the fact with the silvers, it's like, so yeah, thanks for that. I didn't watch the restream. I was like 10 minutes. I searched for chocolate. So to be honest, I was in the kitchen looking for chocolate to mood up a little bit before going to the interview. It's like, you need a few minutes, maybe an hour or two. It's competitive, of course. It's a great race, and it's another way to lose one of those races, and we will see later on. So that's okay.
Yeah, we still have a game, so it's fine. We'll see. And if we play this week, it's not gonna be Sanity, you know.
Don't say that too loud. I mean, there's inverted key sanity as well on the table.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Another one of those keys. But to be fair, it was a great race against you. I mean, Lin is one of those opponents you don't want to play from the tier 1, but it's fine playing you because you know this is going to be a great one. You can match up with one of the best players of the last years, and so I enjoyed that one. And to be even that close in the end, it's like, yeah, a little bit luck on the one hand, a little bit the seed on the other, and nonetheless, thanks, Bridge. Never stand too close to the edge. Yeah.
Very true. But yeah, thanks once again for the excellent show. It was an excellent race on both sides. Is there anything else that you two would like to say before we wrap it up here?
No, sorry, it's fun racing Teto. Like I appreciate Teto a lot. Like I've known him for a while now, so.
Yeah, same goes to you. It's like such a nice community overall, and Lin is one of those great player out there. Just watching him is like a great feeling. And thanks for the commentary and the restream. I look forward to the German one. So have a great evening.
They were talking about there being a German restream for this, and I feel like I'm the only non-German in the room at this point. So. But yeah, it's been a good one. I feel like I interrupted Lynn there.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to thank you as well for the comms and restream and everything.
All right. Well, thank you as well once again. both our runners here, Linlinlin and Teto, thank you so much for putting on an excellent show. And make sure to give these runners a follow here. I'd also like to thank our tracker, Huffpuff1337, and the SpeedGaming Network for putting on excellent, giving us this platform to work with. And of course, my co-commentator, the Titan84. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for joining. This has been very, very lovely. Right now, there is 2 more of these tournament races going on Speed Gaming 1. We have Penny Royal Oil versus Homemade Beer. And on Speed Gaming 4, we have Tam versus Jolo Ninja.
It would have been here, but it took a little bit longer.
Yeah, Key Sanity takes a bit longer than normal to run. So yeah, if you want more a link to the past randomizer, please go watch those streams. But thank you all for joining the race. It was a very fun thing to commentate.
Yep. Once again, thank you all for watching. We will see you all at a later occasion. I've been Dr. Bobtastic. Good night, everybody.